Hello everyone, and thank you for joining us tonight on our What is Beachbody Coaching? So I know a lot of you probably have a lot of questions about what it is that we as Beachbody coaches do. So I'm going to answer every question that you have tonight about what is coaching, what it all entails, what you're required to do, how you make money, and we're going to kind of put some of those myths that you always hear about network marketing to squash and really just help you understand who our team is, the Infinite Dynasty, and what Beachbody is all about as a company. So I first want to start by introducing myself. So my name is Erica Siciliano, and I am the CEO and founder of the Infinite Dynasty, but I'm also an independent team Beachbody coach. So what that basically means is that as a Beachbody coach, Beachbody gives us the ability to create our own teams and work together, and I just happened to start the Infinite Dynasty a little bit over a year ago now. It was about a year and a half ago, and that's how the Infinite Dynasty kind of evolved. So back in November of 2011, I was a undergraduate college student. I had gained probably the freshman 15 plus some. And I went running to my mom, and I was like, who is a Beachbody coach, but was at the time as well. And I just said, you gotta help me. I'm disgusted with myself. I'm not comfortable. I'm not confident. And I really was hiding in sweatpants and big shirts all the time. I lived in hoodies and yoga pants like it was nobody's business. And so she said, why don't you start with, I'll buy you your first bag of Shakeology, which, by the way, I never ate breakfast, so I was like, I don't know what this stuff is, but it tastes like a chocolate milkshake for breakfast, so I'm down with it. And I will do Insanity. Now, mind you, during this time, because I was still so off on nutrition and working out, I was going to the gym, prior to this, probably an hour a day, 6 days a week, and when my mom started me on Shakeology, I was still such a bad nutrition eater that I actually put peanut butter or peppermint patties in my Shakeology in the morning every single day. So I maybe defeated a little bit of the purpose of drinking Shakeology in its whole, but what ended up happening is that slowly, as I started to get into Insanity and into the Shakeology, a lot of weight started coming off. I think I lost within the first month of doing Insanity about 7 to 8 pounds, but a ton of inches, and I was just absolutely thrilled with how I looked and how I felt. And so, I decided that I was going to continue on for the second month. And when I did that, I was able to start sharing that with my friends. And a lot of people were like, how did you lose all this weight? Or just a lot of questions were being asked. And so I would send them to my mom. I was like, Mom, so-and-so asked me about how they can get Shakeology. And so I would send them to her. And she was like, you need to be a coach. She was like, you're already doing what a coach does, so why don't you just sign up as a coach? So I ended up signing up as a coach, and I helped just a few people within my last semester of college, and I really didn't have a lot of focus on it. I was focused on, the end of my college career coming and my first big girl job and so on and so forth. And so it wasn't until the following year, so probably about November of 2012, that two of my best friends had been on Shakeology for a while, and they were like, my mom had said, well, why don't you guys sign up as coaches for the discount? And they were like, that'd be great. So they signed up as a discount coach, and one of them actually said to me, let's see what this business is all about. So we started the business. We had no idea what we were doing. Myself, my mom, and this coach, we kind of all kept putting our heads together and trying to figure out, the ropes. And we were looking at other of the top coaches and figuring out what they were doing and replicating what they were doing. And it ended up being a really rewarding experience. And I actually, after I ran my first challenge group in December of 2012, I fell in love with it. I helped a few people lose significant amount of weight with their programs. We were doing Insanity and Shakeology, mostly because that's what our experience was in. And I just absolutely loved how I felt helping people, and I looked forward to it. I was always checking in, seeing how things were going, and it was just one of the most rewarding experiences. So I decided from that point on that I was actually going to explore this business and dive in. And I said, in 1 year, if this has gone nowhere, then at least I tried and I would know. Well, a year later, and I was starting to pay off my student loans before I even graduated from grad school. So after undergrad, I did move on to grad school, and my first year of grad school, I was I was working this Beachbody business while being a full-time grad student, and I saw a really great amount of success. And it had nothing to do with the money, but it was the idea that I was still doing what I had been doing, that past December when I was running that challenge group, and I still loved every aspect of it. But now more people were joining me. More people wanted to know how they could help their friends and family. And so they joined our team, or my team, and it was in October of 2013, or it was September of 2013, and we had about 20 to 25 coaches on our team. I was like floored by that, and I remember sitting down saying to myself, this is what I want to do for my full-time job. I loved what I was going to grad school for. I was actually in the helping profession. So what I was doing was not correlated to health and fitness, but the helping profession and, helping people. That was still very much of what I was doing in both my graduate program and in Beachbody. So I set a goal, and I said, in 1 year from now, I want to be a full-time coach. And here we are in September of 2014, and I can proudly say that I achieved that goal. I am a full-time Beachbody coach. You will learn later in this presentation that our team is in the top 0.01% of the entire company. So we're currently ranked number 248 out of 200,000 Beachbody coaches. So I'll get more to that later. And then also our team has grown significantly. Last year, like I mentioned, I think we had about 20 to 25 people at this time, and we are well over the 70 people mark at this point. So it is a great time to join us because we're still new, we're still very much growing, but we have things down to a system now, and that's what you're going to learn about in this presentation today. So what I was talking to you about my story, you probably realized a few things that I said I was doing. So as a Beachbody coach, you do three things. And the first thing that I always tell people when I'm talking to them about this opportunity is, do you want to be on your own health and fitness journey? If the answer is yes, perfect, because that's the first thing that you're supposed to do, or that you do as a Beachbody coach. You help people reach their health and fitness goals. So if you're willing to help others do the same thing that you're doing, so get them started on their health and fitness journey, that's the second thing we do as coaches. And then the third thing we do as coaches is our company as a whole, their mission is to end the trend of obesity. That's what we're here for. That's what we want to do. We want to end the trend of obesity. And what Carl Deichler, said is, I alone cannot end the trend of obesity. And Carl Deichler is the CEO of Beachbody. And he said, I can't end the trend of obesity, but if I can have all these other coaches join me and they can help us end the trend of obesity, we're going to get a lot farther than if just one person did this. So the idea behind it is basically like a ripple effect. If I become a coach and I help all these people, and you become a coach and you help all these people, we're covering more grounds than if just Carl Deichler, our CEO, was trying to do this on his own. Okay, so how do you do those three things? So the first thing that I talked about was being on your own health and fitness journey. So if you said, yes, I want to be on my own health and fitness journey, well, how would you do that to be a great Beachbody coach? You would just use Beachbody programs, and we have so many programs that can fit everybody's lifestyle. We have things that are on portion control, nutrition. There's the P90X and all the way up to P90X3 series. We have the 10-minute trainer series. We have T25, which is 25 minutes. We have cardio. We have weightlifting. We have it all. So there is something for everyone out there. So we have your Beachbody program, and then we have the number one shake out on the market right now, and I am telling you, you can do any comparison that you want, and Shakeology is it. It is your full blast of nutrition in a cup. So be on Shakeology, do a workout program, and you have successfully completed the first step of being a great Beachbody coach. The second thing that we do is we help others reach their health and fitness goals, like I went over. So how do you do that? Well, we use social media a lot in this business just because you can cover more grounds that way. Beachbody spends $100 million a year on advertising for us as coaches, which is fantastic. We don't have to put any money into advertising. We get to use free sources like social media to invite people to use these things that they already are aware of because of all the advertising that Beachbody does for us. So you can do this through online accountability groups, and basically you would invite someone to do the 21-day fix and Shakeology with you. You maybe invite like a group of 5 to 10 people each month. You would get into a private Facebook group. As of the Infinite Dynasty, we have everything laid out for you on how you run those groups, what you say, anything and everything in between. And you would help everybody get through that program through a 30-day private Facebook online accountability group. And then the last thing is share with those around you and the new people you meet and your friends and your family that Beachbody can give you freedom, both physically and financially. So the third thing is help other coaches join the opportunity, explain to them what you do and how it can help you both financially and physically. Okay, so I did want to just tell you a little bit about the Infinite Dynasty because you probably have seen it. They're all over the slides and whatnot. And so who is the Infinite Dynasty? If you decided to join our team, who would you be joining? Well, I can tell you for sure that you would be joining a ton of like-minded people who are striving to end the trend of obesity. That is our number one goal. Our number one goal as a team that we all, agree on is ending the trend of obesity and helping others. We like to build relationships with others. So you are not selling anything as a Beachbody coach. You are building a relationship with someone. You are helping them get started on that program, and you are going to be there for them every step of the way until they finish that program and reach their goals. So this is not a sales position. We don't encourage you to be a salesperson because that's not what this is all about. This is about sharing and caring, for lack of better words. We like to have fun and a lot of it. So everybody is just as peppy as I am. We obviously all have our days, but we are so fun. We like to go to events. We like to, talk about things outside of Beachbody. We are more of a family than a team, to be completely honest with you. And then we're all working towards the common goal of being financially and physically fit. So I will get into later about the financial opportunities that Beachbody offers you, but it is truly rewarding to see people be able to leave their jobs because they get to do their passion every day and get paid for it. We have training. So when I came into this business, like I told you, my mom and I and my friends who had joined with me, we had no idea what we were doing. And it was probably up until about a year ago where we still had no idea what we were doing. And then we started to put trainings in place. So it was replicable. You go through these trainings, and we have new coach trainings. We have, anything that you can imagine. Every month you are actively involved in a training that is helping you be successful in this business and this opportunity. We have a private Facebook group for just our Infinite Dynasty members, and it is a blast. There's not a day that I don't go through and just sit there laughing at how much fun it is, and it's a really great feeling and so rewarding to see everybody connecting, not only just on the level of helping other people with their health and fitness goals, but just being friends and being family and being there for each other. And then, like I did say, we are the top team, one of the top teams out of the entire company. So we are currently ranked number 248 out of 200,000. That changes monthly. So that is our updated number from August, and we will soon find out what our new monthly ranking is. Okay, so what does it cost to get started? This is, it's kind of tough to go over this because a lot of people are like, there has to be something, like it has to be more than that. Well, the answer is no. There's nothing more than just a $40 fee to sign up. However, this is a one-time fee. It's not yearly. It's not reoccurring. But hear me loud and clear, most coaches do not pay this $40 fee. And here's why. Beachbody wants you to only invest in yourself. And if you're going to invest in others and you're going to invest in yourself, then they feel that there should be no need to, charge you for that. So If you start your health and fitness journey with a challenge pack, which is the combination of Shakeology and a fitness program together, Beachbody will actually waive your sign-up fee. So the only thing it would cost to get you started is the investment in yourself and in your health, which to me is like, it's just like a no-brainer. It's like, why wouldn't I want to invest in myself and my own health? And this is amazing. If you have previously purchased a challenge pack, so if you were a customer and then you decided, you're thinking about the coaching opportunity now, you actually will get reimbursed. So you'll pay the $40 up front, and then in 2 to 3 business days, they're going to pay you back for that. So no matter what, if you invest in yourself, Beachbody is giving you a free sign-up fee or no sign-up fee. So what does it cost after that? Everybody's always like, well, where's the hidden fees? Where's the hidden fees? There's really not any hidden fees. And the reason why I say that is because the only other thing that you're going to pay for as a Beachbody coach is a $15, so it's $15.99 a month for 3 websites. I don't know if you've looked into how much it costs to build a website, but it costs you like thousands and thousands of dollars to build a website and put product on it and make sure that it's linking to all the right things and collecting money, and oh my god, the list would go on. And Beachbody says, no thank you. You guys have bigger and better things to worry about, such as helping us end the trend of obesity. So we're going to give you 3 websites for $15.99 a month, and it is going to have everything on it. So you have down in the blue, you can see it's like considered our main page. It has any and every product on it. You have your Shakeology website, and then you have your Ultimate Reset website. Those 3 websites are linked to you. So when you sign up as a coach, you're gonna create a username, and within 15 minutes of you signing up, your websites will all be up and running for you. And if somebody says, I want to buy the 21-day fixed challenge pack from you and Shakeology, and they want to get started, you say, great, here's my link, www.beachbodycoach.com/your-screen-name. They're going to go to it, and they're going to click on the challenge pack, and Beachbody is going to handle everything from there. They're going to send them a confirmation email. They're going to handle the money. They're going to send them the product. If the product, so say your 21-day fixed DVDs that your customer got in the mail are scratched and they don't work, Beachbody is saying, don't worry, we're sending you a new one overnight. Your Shakeology bag ripped in the mail, don't worry, we're sending you a new one overnight. Beachbody takes care of it all. So I know with some other products and companies, they require you to buy things up front, and then so you'd buy wholesale and then you would resell it. That is actually frowned upon in Beachbody. So we do not want you to do that. You should not do that. And that takes so much stress off of this entire process. You are literally investing only in your own health in 3 websites to help so many people around you and see amazing financial benefits as well. So that's all I'm really going to say on the website, other than most coaches truly offset the cost of their $15.99 website fee. So most of the time, if you sign up and you're doing everything that you're supposed to be doing, you're telling people about the products and you're being a product of the product yourself, people are going to be ordering from you, and you are going to offset that cost. So don't worry too much about that $15.99. You really probably won't actually ever have to pay it out of your pocket. So with that being said, how do you get paid? So you do get paid with a 25% commission on anything that anyone purchases from you. With that being said, you also get 25% off of all Beachbody products. So you get 25% commission on everything, and anything that you personally purchase, you get 25% off of. I know that I've looked at other sales companies, like within corporate America, and 25% is actually a very high commission. So I think that Beachbody does a really great job of compensating their coaches and are very fair, and I think that 25% for this company is actually a really amazing price for us coaches. You do get paid every Thursday, and then we have incentives that go along with your 25% commission. So there's something called Success Club 5 and Success Club 10. Those are incentives every month that Beachbody will run. So for example, in the month of August, if you reached Success Club 5, you got a Beachbody agility ladder, a stability ball, and a jump rope, all sent to you in the mail, hands-free, no questions asked. Like, just, you reach Success Club 5, great, we're sending this to you as a rewarding present. So you might be saying, well, how hard is it to reach Success Club 5? To reach Success Club 5, you technically would only have to help 3 people get started on a challenge pack a month, and you've reached Success Club 5. And 5 people on a challenge pack each month to reach Success Club 10. Now, you can reach these Success Club points other ways, but those are, if you want to break it down into simple terms, it would be 3 to 5 people every single month that you are helping. Now, I bet you that you could sit here and you could list 3 people off the top of your head that you know would be absolutely interested in this opportunity and getting fit and getting healthy, and you would probably make back the cost of your product within your first month if you could think of 3 to 5 people to join you. Now, if you're like, I don't even know where I would start, don't worry. In all of our trainings, that's what we help you get started with. Also, with Success Club, you are eligible for, the prizes, and then there's free trips and vacations, and it's so amazing. So if you, at the beginning of every year, so in the year 2014, if you reach Success Club 5 or 10 every single month, you get an all-paid vacation, including airfare and your stay, and usually your food, but if not, you can earn extra, spending cash for while you're there. If you reach Success Club 5 or 10 every single month, you get these all-paid vacations. So anybody who does that in the year 2014 will actually be able to qualify for a trip to Cancun, Mexico. In 2013, anybody who qualified for the trip, Beachbody rented out an entire cruise ship for a week, and you got to go on a cruise for a week, traveling, the Caribbean with all Beachbody coaches, all the celebrity trainers, such a cool experience. And you were able to do that all just by helping 3 to 5 people every single month. So you might be saying to yourself, well, vacations are cool and 25% commission, that's a lot of pressure on me. Well, that's the fabulous thing about Beachbody, is they also do what's called team bonuses, and that is the second largest way that you can get paid. So within your first few months of coaching, you're probably going to get paid mostly through your 25% commission. That will be the bulk of where you're getting paid. But as your time goes on as a coach, and as you start to grow your team, and coaches start to join you and help you with helping all these people, we get paid in what is called team bonuses. And this is basically the idea of, we're all on a team, we're all in the same organization. So us on the Infinite Dynasty, we're working together. And Beachbody is going to pay us for what our entire team is doing. So everybody's sales for the week, or what they're helping people or what they're selling, is calculated into a point system, and then everybody on the team is paid based on how we're all doing. So what is really awesome about this is, right now we're growing. I talked about how we went from 25 coaches to 70 coaches in like a year. We're exploding at an even faster rate this year than we were last year. And so what's great about that for you is, if you join us at this time and then we keep adding to our team and our organization, that is only going to benefit you, and your paychecks are only going to be higher. So this is where it kind of comes in, where people are like, well, so this is a pyramid scheme. No, it's not. So a pyramid scheme, first of all, is illegal. It means that you're selling a product that does not really exist, and that the person at the top is the only one making any money. Well, that is completely untrue here. Within Beachbody, we're working side by side with each other. We're not working for one another. So we all see each other as business partners. We're all working for the same team. None of us are higher than the other. So although I started this team, maybe I was the first one, my mom and I were the first one to do this, anybody can make more money than us. Anybody can rank advance higher than us. And rank advance is just a fancy way of, saying that you're growing your business, and it really doesn't matter at this point. There's nothing, it's really just a title. So anybody can be higher than the person at the top. There really isn't a person at the top because like I said, we're working side by side with each other. There's no one person at the top that's benefiting from everybody else. So this is great. Like I said, we're exploding. Our team is just going to continuously keep growing, which is a great thing for you. And those team bonuses are going to be, a huge, huge asset to your business. So this is what a team bonus looks like. You will see, so this is like what our paychecks look like basically every week. You will see that there's the retail commission. So that is your 25% commission that you are making. Because we get paid weekly, this is broken down by the week. So yes, this is a real paycheck for 1 week. So the retail commission is that 25%. And then where it says team bonus, $1,314, that is the team bonus that was made for 1 week from everybody working together and that volume adding up. Everything else on here, you can get those. You get those, here and there throughout the month. But I really just want to talk today or, let you know about the 2 main ways that you get paid with Team Beachbody, which was the retail commission and the team bonus. I do want to emphasize that this is just an example, so please don't get wrapped up in this. I'll kind of go to the next slide to continue on and talk about what is the potential, Yeah, that what I just showed you is absolutely positively reachable. But the thing about this business that's amazing is that you can have coaches who do this as a hobby and they make like $100 a week or $100 a month and they just want to help their family or, they just really want to get the discount on their product. That's completely okay. But there's also coaches who do this as a full-time career. They leave their full-time corporate America jobs. They become their own boss. You can earn 6 figures in this business in 3 to 5 years. I would be lying and it would not be right for me to say that this is a, get-rich-quick type of thing. It's not. It takes hard work, but that's what makes it so real to me is because if this was a, get-rich kind of scheme, wouldn't everybody be doing it? But it's not. You do have to work for it, but the potential is there. So when I first started, I was like, I heard, you can make 6 figures in this business in 3 to 5 years. And I was like, that's probably only like, 2 or 3 coaches. No, that's like thousands of coaches make 6 figures in this business. We have, I think, 15 coaches just this year that have reached the Millionaires Club. So they do announce that in Beachbody. I don't know why they do, but, I'm not one that kind of goes around and is like, here's my income, but Beachbody likes to recognize it. So, and the reason why they like to recognize it is because that means that that person is truly growing their business and helping do the main purpose, which is end the trend of obesity. They are helping people every month and they're getting their coaches to help people every month. So, earning 6 figures or, 7 figures, whatever it may be, that is not out of line if that is your goal. If you want this to become your full-time job, it is absolutely 100% achievable. So are there any requirements to be a Beachbody coach? So the short answer to this is no, there is not. You can do what you want with this. You are your own boss. The only thing that we ask you is that whoever invited you to watch this webinar, you are open with them and you tell them, yes, I want to do this and I want this to be my job one day. I am here for the long haul. Like, I'm here to do this as a business. I want to be my own boss. I want to be financially and physically fit. Great. Or you can say, I think I'm just going to do this here and there, teach me the ways, but I love my job as a chef and I want to stay a chef. I couldn't see myself giving this up, so I really just want to do this on the side for fun. Perfect. As long as you are open about that and honest and, you communicate that with whoever you're signing on with, there's absolutely no problem with that. And we encourage that. You have to do what is right for you. So whether you're doing this as a hobby or you're doing this as a business, you're your own boss. We are going to support you and give you direction on everything that you need to know if you decide that you want to do this as a business, but we will never force you to do anything at all. So you got to decide why you're here, and then most importantly, the only requirement that I would say really, truly that on the Infinite Dynasty, if you're going to join our organization, is you have to be willing to learn, you have to have fun, you want to be a part of this team and family. If you're doing this for the business aspect, you're going to be a go-getter, you're going to be driven, and you have to dream big, So those of us who are in this and really want this to, we really want to end the trend of obesity. We really want to see, those numbers decrease and, children to stop dying from diseases that are obesity related. Us that have so much passion for that, I'm sure you can see it just shining through on me because I do. My passion for that is just so incredibly strong. We dream big, and it's not uncommon for me to say that I want to help 1,000 people by the end of this year reach their health and fitness goals. And that's me dreaming big. Is that number big? Yeah. But am I going to achieve it? Hell yeah, I am. So that is the only requirement to be on our team or to be a Beachbody coach. So how do you get started? Well, what's great about this is that once a month we actually start a new coach training. So on Monday, September 15th, that is when the new coach training will start. So talk to the person who invited you to this webinar and they will help you get signed up with your challenge pack, get you started on your own health and fitness journey. And then on Monday, you can start on this new coach training. It's 30 days long. I personally run the groups. Your upline coach will also be there with you, checking in with you daily. You should be able to dedicate about a half an hour to 40 minutes of your time a day, 5 days a week. So you do get like the weekends, or if you fall behind on 2 days, you can use the weekends to kind of catch yourself up. So really plan for 30 to 40 minutes a day, sometimes less, sometimes more, for those trainings. But after that, it really is whatever you want to do with the business, you can do. So make sure you talk to whoever invited you to this webinar so that they can, help you get started with that and then into our new coach training. So we're going to shut off the webinar for now so that we can do some live questions, but I do recommend that anybody who is watching this recording or the replay to get with the person who sent you the link to the replay or who invited you to watch this and ask any questions that you had about this webinar. So thank you so much for joining us tonight, and we really hope that we see you as a member of the Infinite Dynasty within the upcoming weeks.